Shalom.
He's broken. He's broken.
All right, so like, yeah, my fault, man. I had to, my bad on the delay, man. I had to deal with, as soon as I started live, some really important phone calls I had to deal with before I got started. So first and foremost, we give all praises, all honor, all glory to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahawah. And we do so in the name of his only begotten Son, who the world calls Christ, MANASHAH, Yahawashi. It's your brother, LAWAYA. I'm not even going to put no titles on it.
Did you hear that? It's your brother. Let's say that again. It's your brother. Okay, gone is the chief priest. It's your brother. Say that one more time.
His only begotten Son, who the world calls Christ, MANASHAH, Yahawashi. It's your brother, LAWAYA.
You have to let out that side, boy. Let's say that one more time. It's your brother. Adversity will have a way of humbling you, man.
And we do so in the name of his only begotten Son, who the world calls Christ, MANASHAH, Yahawashi. It's your brother, LAWAYA. I'm not even going to put no titles on it. It just is what it is. I'm speaking to y'all as a brother.
As a brother.
I'm not speaking in any official capacity.
I'm not speaking in any official capacity. As in a chief priest. He's a brother. Let's say that one more time. Adversity, man.
As a brother, I'm not speaking in any official capacity as it stands presently. As it stands presently.
So I wonder if that means he's going to step down from his position. What does that mean? What is that? Is that an omen of things to come concerning the Sakari? Because that's like a black eye for them, allegedly what he's charged with. That even Elder Pastor said it. That's not a good look. And you can see the guilt on his face. You can see his spirit is broken, man. You can see it. The eyes don't lie, The eyes never lie, Chico.
I won't be doing that. I won't be doing any of that for right now.
All right, shalom, Akim, shalom, AHPARYAM. This is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Come with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, this be edifying to the Lord's elect. All right. Quick in transit on the way to the plantation, you know what I'm saying? And I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Yahawadah. All right. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, who teach well. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. Shalom to the Akwath that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith, they're remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands, guiding their children. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the 12 tribes scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth, you Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and look like those heathen nations. However, your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. All right, I want to say peace and blessings to you all, Barakathum. And it's pretty bumpy today. I don't know what's going on with these roads, but nevertheless, the topic, of course, is literally the downfall of a group. This very group has been in decline, for a time now, quite some time. And we're looking at the results of where rebellion takes you. You see what I'm saying? We're looking at the results of what happens when you go against the Lord. When you're going against the Lord. You see what I'm saying? This isn't about men. This isn't about flesh and blood, man. We're merely servants. That's all we are. We're merely servants, like the scriptures say, unprofitable, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. Lowly servants, man. That's all we are, man. Why is earth and ashes proud? Ain't nothing to be proud about. You know what I'm saying? Out here. Ain't nothing to be proud about, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we're looking at a reprobate who has been bucking up against his leadership for far too long, man. For far too long. And either you want to believe this or not, either you want to hear it or not, the men of great millstone, beginning with our apostles, bishops and elders, are the true men of the Lord. Either you want to believe that or not. That's your business. All right? That's your business. Like the scriptures say, then shall it be known who am I chosen. All right? Real soon, jokers are going to find out who's been teaching the truth, and who hasn't been teaching the truth, man. Who's been about this thing and who hasn't. Who's been about the gimmicks, who's been about the games, who's been about, filling their own bellies, and who has been, laboring in this word, all right? Who have been occupied in prophecy. Very soon, you're gonna have to find that out, man. You're gonna have to find that out now, because very soon it's gonna be made apparent, and at that point it's gonna be too late. You see what I'm saying? As it's written in Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 33. When this cometh to pass, lo, when this come to pass, all right? Roughly paraphrasing, lo, it will come, then shall it be known who that a prophet had been among them. Slaki. Kind of butchered that one. You know what I'm saying? But, Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 33. You know what I'm saying? Then shall it be known that a prophet has been among them, man. So it's time now to start, start figuring out who's telling the truth and who's not. Discern this thing while you still can, before the judgment hits, because the prophets are out here. The prophets are speaking. You know what I'm saying? And if you're bucking up against the prophets, if you're bucking up against the Lord's men, you're going to pay. All right, you're going to pay for them. And that's not us doing anything out of our own will, man. That's the Lord. You see what I'm saying? The Lord's got you. The Lord's got your number. And he will punch it. You know what I'm saying? All the dirt that you do behind closed doors, it will get exposed, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the very dude who pushed out slander against our apostles, bishops, and elders, man. You know what I'm saying? And the brethren on down. And those of us who's affiliated with our teachers, man. You see what I'm saying? And by extension, that's also disrespecting the Lord, man. Because if you come against the Lord's men, you're coming against him. And if you're coming against the Lord, then you're coming against the Heavenly Father. All right? There is order. There is rank and file with this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to just placate as you're this top leader and whatnot, and take zero accountability for the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? So for those who know, you know what I'm saying, you know. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, apparently, you know what I'm saying, your boy Alazar, he's gotten caught. He got caught with some real nasty shit. You know what I'm saying? Some real nastiness. All right? Some real nastiness. If I'm gonna compare it to anything, you know what, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna let it rock the way it's gonna rock. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing necessary to do. You know what I'm saying? It'll get out eventually to those who don't know if you look hard enough. Because the thing about Israel is that they love the drama, man. Like the elder apostle Gabar said, this ain't the time for that, man. This ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about poking fingers or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though the men of the Lord are vindicated. You see what I'm saying? The men of the Lord can say, hey, listen, we told you so. The Lord don't play around, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're not here to do all that, man. That's between, you know, this dude right here and, you know, the Lord. All right? You know, you had plenty of time to humble down. You had plenty of time to acknowledge your offense. You had plenty of time to say Salakia, you know what I'm saying? I was wrong. I was out of pocket, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't do that. All right? You kept doing it. You kept pushing forward with the same madness. All right? Now it's time for you to be humble, for the Lord to humble you. So now all your dirty laundry is out there on Front Street. You know what I'm saying? While you're slandering and making false accusations against the men of the Lord, look at what happened to you. You see what I'm saying? Look what happened to you. And this goes out to all these other camps. All these other camps who want to keep playing that same game. You know what I'm saying? Let's slander the men of the Lord because the men of the Lord have the unction through the Spirit to correct our folly and correct our foolishness and correct the doctrine. You know what I'm saying? Just because you get tired of the men of the Lord correcting your folly, you know, that don't mean that don't give you the leeway to start slandering niggas, man. That's not how this works. You see what I'm saying? That's not how this works, man. Show integrity before the Lord makes you. You see? Humble down before the Lord makes you. All right? Bishop Nathaniel, we see what happened to you, man. You for a couple years you was in your bed, man. You was bedridden. All right? You was sick. And we know you called on the name of the Lord Yahweh through his son Yahawah. We know you did that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let this be an example to you. Humble down, bro. You know what I'm saying? For all these other camps, who's going against the leadership, who's going against the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord that's out here, you know what I'm saying, on the highways and hedges, sighing and crying. You know what I'm saying? All right, you got to make this thing real, man. All right, stop playing games. Stop playing games. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, this is a very scary time, man, because we're in the time of the Passover. Passover is coming in, you know, just a couple weeks. It'll be here by the middle of the month. You know what I'm saying? For those who follow the calendar correctly, who follow the correct timeline, you know, because we follow the new moon. You see what I'm saying? The cycle of the moon, that's what dictates our high holy days, man. So those who actually follow that, hey, man, the Passover is in a couple weeks, Salaki, a couple weeks from now, you know? And throughout this time, it never fails. It never fails. Throughout this time, there is always a sifting that happens. You know what I'm saying? Always a sifting that happens. This is a time, you know, not for partying and bullshitting and mirth. No, it's time to be very serious. All right, very serious, very somber. All right, look that word up, man. Very somber, very you know, head on the swivel. You know, because shit pops off. Shit pops off during this time. You know, and this is one of those things that popped off. All right. So, you know, this is not about being prideful. This is not about, you know, making a name for yourself. This is not about I'ma do me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'ma get this bread. No, bro. No, man. No. No, you don't know what you're a part of, then. You see what I'm saying? You don't know what this is all a part of. What this whole thing's about. This is about suffering. This is about taking the low. Not grabbing the bag. You see what I'm saying? We in this captivity, you know what I'm saying, in this struggle, all right, under these curses, we deal with a bag that's full of holes. You know what I'm saying? We're not winning on this side, man. We gotta wait and be humble. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is on his way, and he's showing you this. All right, he's showing you this, and all the false prophets are going to be made an example of. You see what I'm saying? Especially when that MOTB arrives, when that mark of the beast arrives, immediately you're gonna start to see these camps disband. You're gonna start seeing them disintegrate. All right, and it's gonna be quite the sight to see. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the scriptures say again, then shall it be known who are my chosen. You see, those that have endured, sound in the faith, those who have not wavered on their faith, those who have followed the correct doctrine, those who have taught the correct doctrine. You see, those who did not make merchandise of the people. All right. So now you got your boy Alazar. You don't step down. You know what I'm saying? He's not the high chief priest. You know what I'm saying? You're not allowed to disagree with the priest, you know, or the elder or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're not allowed to disagree with them. You're not allowed to, you know, follow the writings of Paul. You see what I'm saying? And that's another thing, man. The Lord had these jokers taking L's left and right before this madness. You see? The Lord had them taking L's left and right. What the hell are you doing on podcasts getting cut by these jokers who know nothing about the scriptures? All they got to do is run to Paul. You see what I'm saying? The same with those who followed you, man. We saw what happened with Hassad. All right, what is going on here, man? All right, your men are getting cut by these nobodies on the corners while they're supposed to be prophesying. You see what I'm saying? And they're getting cut because all a Christian got to do is just jump to Paul, and in his limited understanding, he's able to cut you. You see what I'm saying? This ain't adding up, champ. It's not adding up. You see what I'm saying? You out there with your Uzis, with your weapons and whatnot. You out there with your head covered. All right, completely out of order. And you've been reproved, you've been rebuked over and over and over, and you kept hardening your necks, man. Come on, man. Come on. So, you know, that's pretty much it, man. You know, I'm not going to drag it out. But let this be a warning, man. The Lord is about to seriously humble these jakes out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And it begins with the leadership. Right? So I'm gonna cut that there. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Yahawah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, HAITIANS. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.